Pause and Purpose is a startup that makes it possible for people from all walks of life to host mindfulness gatherings for their friends, families, and clients and the people they serve. We provide expertly crafted audio and visual guides so that even the layman can start sharing meditation, discussion, and mindful journaling in real-life groups. In light of the mental health impact of the pandemic, we are extending this model to schools and making it possible for student leaders to facilitate mindfulness gatherings for their peers.
What's very clear is that now more than ever, we have to take a whole child approach to schooling. Even the CDC's guidelines state that schools should have support systems in place to help students cope with the stress of living through an ongoing pandemic. It is an important part of keeping our schools open and keeping our schools safe and keeping them successful.
In this modern world, there is a lack of school mindfulness program options that provide a real sense of community and support for their population. Many of the ones available to schools rely purely on technology or worksheets, leaving the participants to get through the lessons essentially in isolation. But the trade-off for the convenience of these tools is a missed opportunity to gather as a group and build empathy between students, strong social bonds, accountability, and the happiness and confidence that comes from identifying with one another. Wide-ranging research suggests that strong social ties are linked to a longer life, and loneliness and social isolation are linked to poorer health and depression. Pause and Purpose solves this problem by providing access to meditation and discussion scripts that are specifically designed to be facilitated by students for their peers. We meet them where they are with language, tools, and anecdotes that they can relate to. We take the onus off the teacher and give the student an opportunity to be a leader. Our authors are engaging writers with backgrounds in child psychology and the Collaborative for Academic, Social, and Emotional Learning. And our audio meditations are voiced by children to inspire students to lead their own gatherings. The Pause and Purpose School Mindfulness Curriculum is beginning with a pilot program for middle schoolers. Our adult advisors are counselors, teachers, and wellness committees.
For me, it's so critical anytime, but more so now during this pandemic that we're all facing. What Pause and Purpose program offers is a platform where we can come together as a school community to build relationships that are more difficult than ever to really foster and have in the schools. Our students are feeling a sense of isolation. They are dealing with extreme anxiety, depression, ADHD, feeling overwhelmed. All these things are things that we can address through this mindfulness program. It's creating a culture where mental health is a priority, where we value students and staff feelings, where we make time for mental health, where mental health is something that we're constantly checking in on, and what better way than through a platform that provides strategies that address these things in a loving, caring, safe environment where people can feel open and honest and see that we're all going through this together as a community.
The Pause and Purpose team is uniquely qualified. We are school counselors, district leaders, Department of Education data scientists, entrepreneurs, and parents. We are also our own customer. We've all yearned for the connection in our mindfulness practices that only come from practicing as a community. We are raising money on iFund Women to fund the development of our 8-week middle school mindfulness program materials. We have a lot of cool stuff for you when you support the campaign, like a feature in our magazine and a free year of membership to our adult mindfulness gathering guides. Thank you so much for helping Pause and Purpose grow into a successful business that promotes healthy minds and connection for our students.